Hi, I'm Alanjon Uy. I am 25 years old and I am an alumni, class of 2018. Long story short, the reason why I wanted to serve back here is because I wanted to give back to where I came from. If I knew where I came from in terms of like where I went to grade school or middle school, where I went to high school, and it has shaped me who I am today, and I just want to be able to give that back here. I I like to think that you could, something can only be made better if you give enough good into it. And I know inherently we're not good people. We're all sinners falling short. But it's about that chase to become better. Because the Lord said, if you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. And it does not mean you get to understand everything. It doesn't mean you get to understand the entire doctrine of the Lord, because He is God. You're not meant to understand, you're meant to have faith. And so I think it's just to have that pursuit, continue to have that like want, like be like David. You want to earn more. You want to have that hunger for the Lord. You want to have that ability to want to learn new things, whether it be serving here at a high school or a middle school or at a sports team. Most of my most favorite memories are definitely here in this school. In high school, playing sports at ISAC, or even like being in science classes with my teacher at the time was Meisner, or like being at yearbook with Carissa Pattison, or being in history with Kurt Sharpen just in middle school. It was really, being here at Faith really was such a core memory, and I think such a big part of how I developed as a person, as the person I am today. I mean, if you want to know, I have a full-time job, and like I told people here, like I'd rather 100% give all my time here rather than where I work. And it's just so fulfilling, you know? It's just so fulfilling to be able to give back. And despite like what other people might say about like this school, like I've had my fair share of critique. But hey, Alan, like what? Like why are you even like doing that? It's like, is it even, I'm like, yes, it's worth my time. Like you can't dictate what I do with my time, because I think I really want to build something here that's precious. Or I want to like preserve something that's precious while the entire world is trying to destroy it. If you find something so precious, something so like pure in faith, I think we're called to protect it. Like I know we're called to protect it, and so that's part of why I'm here. I feel like I have that duty to do so. My biggest feel was more like, I don't know if I'm ready, or I didn't know if I had what it takes to teach these kids volleyball or like basketball or even soccer. But it's not about being ready, Like I'm a firm believer that if the Lord has called you to do something, even if you don't feel like you're ready, the Lord has already equipped you to do that thing He has tasked you to do. It's just about doing it, and obviously, like, I'm human and I have that problem of like when to take the next step. I don't really know soccer that well. If I don't really have the qualifications to be a coach, I'm gonna do my best anyway, because I know it's good for the people here. I think in our climate today, it's really aggressive towards Christians. It's really favorable towards deception, sin, that, like I said before, like this place is precious to me that I want to maintain and I want to nurture it. I can only do that by giving a part of me into the community. And I think it's like it's a daily battle. It's definitely a daily battle. There's daily sanctification to be made whenever treading this world this way as a Christian. I think what makes it different is where your heart is, because I don't think there's much in terms of alumni coming back, just because geographically most of them are international students in Korea, in the States, Canada, wherever their homes may be, and which is why I came back here, because that the Lord didn't give me that barrier. The Lord gave me better access to come back here and help. And so if I had that access, why wouldn't I, right? And so that's how I got here. And I think it's part of, honestly, I'm just gonna credit my faith, because if I didn't have the Lord in my heart, there's no reason for me to be here. Like if I only had like my self-interest in mind, okay, like this place has already given me my diploma. This place has already given me the knowledge I needed to go to college. This is the only place where it was like, okay, thank you, that's it, next, on to the next one. And I don't think that's what Christ would do. I feel like Jesus would come back and serve. Like, and each person has their own calling. I'm not saying if you don't serve back here at Faith, then you don't love Christ. It's not that. It's just like, wherever you're able, wherever you're given the opportunity to, and if there's nothing holding you back, like, the Lord has given you a free pass to do it, and so do it. Until then, you know, I had a friend tell me, like, you need to nurture what's in front of you. If something's not in front of you right now, it's not something you like worth worrying about right now. Like, worrying is not of the Lord, you know. Every day has enough worry of itself, you know, so just like take it one day at a time. Like, truthfully, believe in the power of prayer to give you the right steps to take. And even if you don't think you're making the right step, the Lord's still there with you. And I know you've probably heard that like all the time, where it's like, oh, like it's very milk and not meat, in the sense where it's like the milk being, the Lord will be there always with you. The Lord will always guide you. The Lord will make everything great for you. But you also have the meat, where it's like, even though you're struggling, the Lord is still there. He didn't leave. Or if you feel that the Lord is far, it's not because He walked away, it's because you did. You know, it's like you have to carry your cross daily and daily and daily. You can only do that by surrendering to Him. I feel like I've been on this, but like that's what sets us apart. If you're in full surrender, then may your fruits be the indicator of your faith. We're not saved by works. However, if you're saved, your works will show. And so I know I'm not a perfect example of a Christian. I never will be, but we're chasing after it, you know. And I think that's what's important. As I said before, if you seek Him with all your heart, you will find Him. That's the beautiful thing. You found Him already if you seek Him. You know, I try and seek Him every day.